Have you ever seen anyone walk across a busy 8-lane wide arterial road and all of the cars, buses and trucks have to slam on their brakes as if they're in some video game? Well, welcome to this zebra crossing in Bishan District, where pedestrians, young, old or infirm, have absolute right of way. You can see here it reads 礼让行人, yield to pedestrians.
机动车未礼让行人，扣3分罚200。那么怎样才算不礼让行人呢？看完这个视频对你一定有所帮助。第一种情况，行人还在对向车道，并未越过黄线，这2条车道的车可以减速缓慢通行。第二种情况，路人越过黄线，走到了第1车道，那么这2条车道的车需要停车礼让，否则就是扣3分罚200。第三种情况，路人走过第1车道，达到第2车道时，第1车道的车可以正常行驶。当路人完全通过机动车道时，第2车道的车才能通过。
So in this vlog, I want to show you how this traffic rule, no matter how well intentioned, feels more like a dangerous trap rather than a way to foster courtesy among drivers and to protect the safety of pedestrians. Now don't get me wrong, I really love Bishan District and it's by no means the only place that has this traffic rule. The district really has a lot going for it. It's often referred to as the back garden of Chongqing. The city also has loads of parks, sports facilities, and I guess my favourite destination whenever I come here is the hot spring resort, just a few kilometres down the road. And the city is also well connected. They have the high-speed rail station. At the subway station, you can get a train direct into the heart of Chongqing. They also have the Sky Shuttle, which is a fully automatic monorail train that connects the Bishan subway and high-speed rail stations with lots of nice places in between. Now, let's get back to the main topic. This might not be the busiest time of day, but I'm going to cross this zebra crossing and show you what I mean. That bus has stopped for me. This lady looks pretty chilled. When you prepare to cross, there aren't any warning signs. There's no guidance on how to keep yourself safe. For example, if you crossed over in the middle of night, I suggest you do it wearing a reflective jacket. That was fairly uneventful, but you can imagine if you crossed this at a busy time or when the visibility is poor, you could be in for a lot of trouble. So here's what bothers me about this. One would definitely be the level of ambiguity, because when you see a pedestrian stood by the zebra crossing, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to cross that exact moment. And also, there's no demand for them to signal clearly to the drivers that they intend to cross at that exact moment. It just seems so much safer and orderly just to have people crossing all at the same time according to a traffic light system. What about courtesy towards pedestrians? That's very important and is always something I've paid a lot of attention to. But at the same time, it's not something I have ever done out of fear that I might be fined or docked points on my license. For me, I think this is something that you can foster slowly over a generation. And I think the most valuable form of courtesy is where people perform it from the heart. So you have to ask the question, who benefits from this? I mean, you have pedestrians who risk life and limb crossing the road. And then you also have drivers who will often get unfairly penalised. Okay, let's take some shade underneath this tree. I hope people won't take this video the wrong way. Over the past 20 years, I've seen incredible changes over here. Back in 2003-04, the roads were like the Wild West, but now everything is very safe and efficient for the most part. I wish people would give way that little bit more, but overall, things are definitely moving in the right direction. So it's my sincere hope that one day soon they'll abolish zebra crossings like the one back there, because they are pretty dangerous, and at the same time there's plenty of scope to foster courtesy in other traffic scenarios. So from here in Bishan District, it's thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again later.